Hey guys, it's Trevor. So this is just kind of a random video. I said I was gonna do one focused around my friends and their outlook on me being trans and family. I also kind of want to talk about like being trans at work and just how it's affected my relationships with other people. Um, so I've kind of talked a little bit about my family before and how they're not 100% supportive. Things have slightly changed, especially where my mom and dad are concerned. They're doing pretty well with my transition. It's not something we talk about often, but things have changed in where my mom, for a while, was constantly kind of giving me lectures um, when her and I were alone, and that's kind of stopped. I haven't really had too many more since Tammy and my mom had that sit down conversation. So that's definitely something that's changed. I can tell that she's trying and she's doing pretty well so far. It's not something that we talk about on a regular basis, but things are not being brought up so much as they were before as far as negative outlooks on things. So that's going pretty well. I haven't really talked to my grandparents a whole lot. Um, my nana in particular, which is my mom's mom, has had kind of a rough time with my transition, but she's the type of person that is not going to say it to my face. She is very non-confrontational, so she will talk about it to my mom, but she won't talk about it to me. But as far as I know, things haven't really been said lately. Things have kind of changed. Um, a couple years ago, she had told my mom that she didn't want Tammy and I to come over for Christmas until we changed how we looked and how we dressed. And that did hurt, but in a way it was kind of expected. Um, so we didn't go that year because I wasn't going to change how I looked just to show up at Christmas, and I wasn't going to put Tammy through that. So we sent the kids, or we sent my son at the time, um, so that he could enjoy Christmas with the family. I was definitely not going to deprive him of any of that because he hasn't done anything wrong. Um, so I sent him, and I sent my wishes to my grandparents' house, wished them the best, and told them that Tammy and I weren't going to be there. Then last year, um, they actually invited both Tammy and I to Christmas. So we went, and it was pretty nice. It was pretty chill. Nobody said anything. We did get a couple of looks from family, even though they know the situation kind of. Um, but it was a lot of extended family there, so in a way it was kind of uncomfortable. But things hadn't changed uh, a whole lot with us yet. We weren't on hormones at the time, so most of the looks were just kind of trying to figure out what was going on. This year, I'm actually really nervous about Christmas this year because things have changed quite a bit. My appearance is starting to change a little more, and I expect it to change a little more before Christmas. Um, my voice has dropped, and I haven't talked to my nana since I started hormones, so she hasn't heard how much my voice has changed. So this could be kind of interesting. Um, Definitely nervous. I don't know how this is going to play out. It could either just be kind of normal and nothing be said, or might get kind of crazy. So I'm not sure how this is going to go out. Definitely going to kind of keep to myself a little bit and just focus on the kids and spending time with family. So hopefully it goes well. keeping my fingers crossed. Um, Outside family, my friends are all pretty cool. Um, Most of my friends are either gay or lesbian or trans. And I do have a few straight friends in the mix, but for the most part, I'm kind of in the middle of the LGBT community. So most of them are pretty cool. Um, when Tammy and I first got together, a lot of my friends who are gay actually were the ones that gave me the most crap. Um, I got a lot of crap when Tammy and I first got together. A lot of people didn't understand um, why I would choose to be with someone else who is trans, so that threw a lot of people off. Um, and at first it kind of, I guess, kind of made people take a step back and not really be close friends with me anymore. Um, Most of it kind of had to do with either their relationship with Tammy or their relationship with me, and I'm not sure if they thought that that was going to change or what, but we did get a lot of crap at the beginning from a lot of people within the LGBT community, because at that point we kind of really didn't fit in to the gay um, community anymore. And so that was a little rough at first, and now things have kind of chilled out and changed. I think those people realized we weren't really going anywhere, and giving us crap wasn't gonna split us up. So we hung in there, and things are pretty cool now. Like, all my friends are really understanding. We still get questions thrown at us. You know, how does your situation work? Um, and we just sit down and explain it to them. I think the biggest thing is a lot of people focus on technical terms. They put labels on everything. You're either gay, or you're trans, or you're lesbian, or you're bi. And I think it's more up to the person. It's your preferences. And I think people focus too much on what's in your pants instead of the actual person. Um, so I do not put a label on myself. I've had a lot of people ask me now, um, does this make you straight male? And actually, Tammy asked me that when we first got together, if I was going to consider us a straight couple now. Um, and I told her no. And at first, it kind of threw her off. Um, but I do not label myself as straight. I do not label myself as um, technically gay. Um, I label myself as queer because I can find something attractive about any type of person. I, before starting hormones, I was mostly attracted to women, but when I started getting more involved with the gay community, I started finding myself attracted to little twink gay boys. So I can pretty much find something attractive about anyone. Um, so I'm not going to label myself as straight because I'm not just a male who's attracted to women. I can find something attractive about anyone. So I just uh, call myself queer because I'm kind of outside the box there. Um, and I think people focus a little bit too much on labels. Now, as far as like work and things, my job is actually really cool with my situation. I get to say Trevor on the phone, even though I haven't legally changed my name yet. So I think that's pretty awesome. Um, and my team lead is actually really cool on like keeping up with updates and how things are going with hormones and changes. And if she notices anything, she's one of the first people at work to tell me that she's noticed it. So work is pretty awesome. I generally don't have any trouble at work. Um, I think that's pretty much it as far as work and um, friends and family goes. Um, so yeah, things are going pretty smooth for the most part. I generally don't have too much trouble. Occasionally I'll have someone who's just mostly curious, wanting to know how things work with Tammy and I. And I am more than happy to tell them because Tammy and I are not um, one to, you know, keep things hidden um, from people. So we're pretty open. So if anybody has any questions, if there's anybody out there that just is curious about how things work with us, feel free to ask for open books. Um, but I think that's pretty much it for that topic. I will be doing another video here pretty soon for my 3-month update, which is on the 25th. So yeah, keep a lookout for that. But I think that's pretty much it for today. So if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. I'm willing to talk about whatever, anytime. And yeah, thanks for watching.